Okay, so I am ready now. So hey guys, hey Lale, thank you for joining. Hey Ellie, thank you for the push that you did in the last few minutes to make sure everybody comes online. I'm sure people like Joseph, Pauline, maybe Fideline, they'll join us.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so before we start, could we just, when one person is talking, the other people should just mute their mic. That will make it a lot easier for us to communicate.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So when I'm speaking here, I can hear myself back. So that's interesting. But welcome to all of you. I guess. Oh gosh. Okay. Please hold on. Let me see what's going on with my sound. But can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well.
Okay. Okay. So I'll just continue and then hear myself speak. So welcome to the both of you. I know they're not all the people that we're expecting here, but that's what happens with these committees, online connections, internet, and things like that. So it will happen from time to time, and we'll just have to stay engaged and stay motivated all the way. I think it will be time for us to move on to introduction. I'm sure all of us have met each other, but for anybody that is watching this video later on, we'll be able to know who we are and what we are doing. So we could start with you, Ellie.
Okay. My name is Eli Kasirie from Uganda. Hear me?
Yes.
We are having challenges with communication, I think.
Yes. Hello.
I don't know, what should we do?
Hold on, just hold on 1 second. You guys should take off your videos. Take off the video and let's try to use only audio.
Okay. It's fine for me.
Okay. Can you guys hear me right now?
Is that fine?
Fine. Good.
I think that's fine now. No?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Can we hear each other now?
Now it's fine. Yes.
I can hear everyone very well.
Okay. So I think it's good now, right?
Yes, we can go on.
Okay, perfect. That was interesting. Anyway, so welcome to both of you. Ellie, if you could just take the floor and introduce yourself, then later Lale, si tu peux t'introduire. Je sais que tu peux parler l'anglais, mais tu peux parler en français aussi si tu veux.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so my name is Egid Lale from Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. I don't want to say just Congo because we have two Congos in Africa, so from DRC.
Okay, nice meeting you, Lali.
Lale, can you talk a little bit about the work that you do in Congo and how you got to join AYM?
Yes, I think I've met in Nairobi during the retreat and the forum. First time actually to attend an official AYM. So I was invited by Aya. What I'm doing in Congo, volunteering for a local organization, a local non-government organization, which I founded with other friends of mine. It's called the Partnership for Food Security in Africa. So basically, we are working in food security, in agriculture. Started also, so connecting to that, we have started the entrepreneurship program and leadership academy for young people. Work in Congo.
Okay, thank you very much, Lale. We're going to move over to you, Ellie. If you could just introduce
Okay.
yourself, how you got to AYM, what you're doing right now, that will be great.
Okay. Thank you so much, Cedric. My name is Eli Kasirie from Uganda. I was invited also by Aya when I saw the call to attend the retreat. It was an interesting, after reading, I thought it was an interesting forum for me to be part of. And that's how I came to Nairobi. So it was very interesting meeting everyone in Nairobi. And while there, we shared a lot. And Nairobi, for me, so it was so much a learning experience. It was my first time to come to AYM. I learned a lot, and I'm still learning with this team. So what I'm doing now in Uganda, I'm both a human rights activist, and I'm also working on youth empowerment projects. I coordinate the Inter-University Human Rights Network, which is a network of 39 human rights, 39 universities with human rights clubs. And I also own an organization which is called Yearning Voices Foundation. The organization basically empowers youth with skills and knowledge. Basically, that's it. We have projects on agriculture. We have projects on small businesses, in informal sector, and we also work with those youth who have high risk youth, those who have been in conflict with the law. So briefly, that's what I do here.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Ellie. As for me, my name is Cedric Morfo. I'm originally from Cameroon, currently based in the US. My passion lies in agriculture. I call myself an agricultural evangelist. I am currently a student in agriculture at the University of Maryland. I'm the committee coordinator for AYM. And I work as a concierge at the Ritz-Carlton here in DC. Overview, that's what I'm doing with my life. And I look forward to working with especially the Committee on Agriculture in order to enhance agriculture in Africa. Yes, in summary, that's who I am and that's what I'm doing. Um, so now I will let you take over the agenda, and just to let those that will be watching this later on know, Eli is the new chair of the Committee on Agriculture. He basically started a few days ago, so I will let him take over the agenda that we have right now.
Okay, thank you so much, Cedric. Our agenda, I think I'm going to read the whole agenda so that everyone can note down. We are going to have opening remarks, which we've already had. Then we shall have individual introductions, which we've already had also. Then we shall have contributions. This is in line with the strategic plan. I believe everyone has had a chance to look at that. So we are going to have a lot of discussions here to find out which role do you want to play in line with the strategic plan. Then after that, we shall set individual tasks, then give ourselves timelines on when to deliver on those tasks. And then we shall have closing remarks. So that's how the agenda will be flowing. I don't know if members have an addition or subtraction.
I approve that. I make a motion to approve the agenda.
Okay.
And you can, one of you could just second that, and then we can move ahead.
Raleigh, can you second the agenda?
No, it's fine. I think that I approved the agenda last time. I sent the email, so it's there's no change. It's fine.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, thank you so much. I think we shall go straight to item 3. That is roles and expectations in line with the strategic plan. I hope everyone has read the strategic plan and it has some activities or commitments that we have to do. So I don't know, as you've been reading, I think you were noting some few areas where you would like to make a contribution. Let's see from maybe first Rally. What is your say on the strategic plan? Where I would
Come in again. Sorry.
did you read the strategic plan?
Yes, I did.
Okay, what is your comment? What role would you want to take on in that regard? Maybe you can also share with us what are your expectations in line with the strategic plan.
Actually, as I said, in my organization, we work basically on food security and agriculture. So since I came back from the retreat and the forum last time, I was thinking how to mobilize in agriculture so that they can how to mobilize them. So my expectation in this committee is so how you members of the committee, can you give me the strategy so that I can mobilize young people to work in agriculture in order to improve and to build a sustainable African agriculture system.
Okay.
My community, because we said we have like 3 levels. The first level is a local level, so that's I want to work on the local level within my organization, within my community. So I want you guys to give me strategies. How can I do to mobilize those young people?
Okay.
I don't know if I'm clear.
Maybe Cedric, if you can come in.
Yes. Yeah. That is.
Comment
Yeah,
how
I actually do.
strategy can be.
Yeah, I actually do agree with you on that. One of the main things of our motto is mobilize. How do we mobilize people? And I think like when you look at the strategic plans, the plans that we have, two of them really stand out to me. The agriculture cool campaign, which has morphed now into the sexy farming campaign. That is something that would definitely move people around, would definitely make people want to get engaged in agriculture, would definitely get the youth engaged in agriculture. We just need to be able to develop the concept right and make sure that by the time we launch that, it should be a success so that we can engage as many youth as possible. So we could go in depth and talk about that campaign because I think that is the first thing that we said from Nairobi that we're going to do. Another thing that would definitely help in mobilizing people like the youth in Congo or in your community is the boot camp that we are planning to arrange. If we are successful in setting up, when let me not say if we are, we will be. So when we are successful in setting up the boot camp, it will be a good opportunity to get a few youth from your community. Probably it might be in Uganda, it might be in Rwanda, but probably Uganda. Just get a few of them, 5, 10 of them. You take a bus and you stop in Rwanda for 3, 4 days or for a week or two, and just learn about agriculture, about ways of farming, how to farm, how to get financing to farm, and things like that. I think that would be a good tool to mobilize the youth and make them more engaged in agriculture as a whole. So, in my response will be, let us try to tackle these two campaigns, since they were the first two campaigns that we set in Nairobi that we're going to do. And if we are successful, I think in that process, we'll be achieving the goal of your community. The same as you have expectation from AYM, which you're a part of, AYM also has expectation from you. So say we launch the sexy farming campaign, we are expecting you to also be able to go into your communities and get people moving and get those youth to tweet, get them to send pictures, get them to talk about it, make it go viral. So it's a relationship that goes back and forth. But that's what I would say about your comment.
Yes. Good.
Okay, so Cedric, you're suggesting that we concentrate, we base our discussion
I'm
on
having
this.
I'm having some serious difficulty hearing you, Ellie. If you can maybe repeat what you just said.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you better.
Okay, I was saying.
Yes.
I was saying, so should this meeting focus on these two campaigns, on these two activities, the agriculture cool campaign and the boot camp? Hello? Okay. I mean,
Cedric, I don't know.
Hello?
Yeah.
I think I lost you, but now I can hear you.
Okay. So, first of all, I would like to welcome Eric. Hello, Eric. How are you? Hey guys, could you all mute our mics so that we can hear from him? Hi Eric, if you can hear us, there is a lot of noise coming from your background. Please, if you could either move from the area or silent your mic, whenever you can speak, just let us know so that we could you could introduce yourself, and then we'll move from there. Okay. Are you all there?
Yes, I'm there. So I want to just come back to what Eli and you said were saying.
Okay. So you just wanted me to repeat what I was saying, or like just continue from where I ended?
No, it's fine. Just continue.
Okay. So because back in Nairobi, we, to a great extent, deeply went through the strategic plan, and I'm going to reach out to Maya to see if she still has the document, because we went through the document and we made a few changes. If we take this meeting to go through the strategic plan, I think that will be doing the work 2 times. So yes, if we could focus on these 2 campaigns, that will be great, because I think it would encompass, or it would bring in everything that we need to do in our committee. I don't know if you guys agree with that, or what do you think?
I think it's a very good idea, because the last meeting we had last week, we actually said that we should try to start at least so much on the documentation. So maybe we should discuss and see how can we have this activity done at least maybe this year.
Okay. So when I look at this sexy farming campaign, I really want us to get it right, and I want us to be able to mobilize as many people as possible. So there is a lot of work that, in my opinion, needs to go on in the background before we like officially put the idea out there. It's not going to be like a soft process. Once we have everything together, we should move ahead and launch it. Like, let it really be a day when we launch it. My guess was that we are now in April, May, June, July, August. My guess was that we should start with like the background work, like the research, what we want the idea to look like, when do we think it should be the launch date, what is the work that we need to do in the background, whom do we need to talk to, how do we make sure we mobilize youth from, say, Uganda all the way to, I don't know, North Africa to South Africa, wherever there are African youth, how can we make sure we mobilize them? How can we make sure that it's not just something that is in Africa, that it impacts the US, that it impacts Europe? What's our target? Like, how many tweets are we planning to get? How many Facebook posts are we trying to get? Like, if just talking about the idea, what are your visions? Like, what do you think about this idea, and how do you want to see it come to fruition?
Okay. Should I maybe come in just to share a few things?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I think when I came back from Nairobi, I shared this idea with my team, and we had some interesting views. So in Uganda, this is what we are thinking. Actually, I think maybe it may be too much to narrate everything. What I'm thinking, that we draw.
Hello? Hello?
I think we have lost Eli.
Hello, Eli? It seems as if we lost him.
I think so. I think he has a problem with his.
Okay. Anyway, what about you, Lale? Anything to add about that?
No, so, as you were saying, I think we should think about the preparation. What do we need to do before we so how can we prepare that, and then after that we just assign some responsibilities to the members of the committee, and say, for example, we have to do the research on this. So who gonna be in charge, for example, so that we know what can we do as a member of the committee.
So the first thing will be to come up with a concept note. What are our objectives? What are our milestones? So if we can set up milestones that we can achieve, and then set up the objective, like what we really want to attain from this campaign. That way we can really define what success will be. I think that would be a good place to start. So what I would say is that we should design a concept note, and then from there we'll be able to know exactly what each what is needed in order to run the campaign. I know Aya had mentioned somewhere that there is somebody that's a social media expert. So we could reach out to him so that he could guide us or give us advice as we try to run this campaign. We've run other successful campaigns before, so I will also talk to the people who were in front of that campaign to make sure that it is successful. I think those will be the first step, but if we wanted to divide tasks now, I would say one of us needs to work on the concept note, just maybe bringing in the picture that we created in Nairobi, like that drawing, putting it in the document. One person needs to write on the objectives of the campaign. Another person needs to write off what we see the campaign to be like. How is it going to be run in various countries in the world? So that's how I view it.
Yeah, so I maybe that the documents, the one you used for the previous campaigns, can help us to see how we can make a kind of template of the concept note. As you said, we have like key parts of that concept note, like the objectives, the milestones, and so people to be involved. So that maybe can help us to work on the documents, and then we say that this time we have at least a draft of the concept note, so that we share with everyone, and then we combine the ideas, and we discuss about the final document. So make like a kind of a plan.
Okay. So this is, I don't know, Ellie would probably watch this later on because it's recording. So this will be the plan. We will, if you don't mind, please could you create like a document on Google Hangout? I would write about the objectives, like what we're planning to achieve. You could start writing about what you think, how you think we can implement such a campaign in Congo. Eli can write about how he thinks he can implement such a campaign in Uganda. While doing that, making sure you mention the various organizations that you think you can bring on board to work on this. Maybe your university, maybe your organization that you work for, maybe just your local community. And each person could tell us how they think they can implement that campaign in their own community. Then we could go ahead and come up with. From there, I think that would be a good place to start. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, that's fine.
And please, you can write in French. We'll find a way to translate it.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's actually writing in French, which is very easy. Because also I know that people will be involved in Congo. They will be in French, so yeah, it's fine.
Yes. Okay, please. your comments and questions. Okay. One moment. I think Ellie sent me a message. Let me see. Bear with me 1 second.
Hello?
Okay. So I think we have a game plan for the sexy farming campaign. Now we could move ahead and talk about the boot camp. So for the boot camp, the the ultimate goal is to. Okay, Ellie has joined us back. Ellie, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm back. I'm having challenges with the connection, but now I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. So I was just talking and saying we're talking about the agriculture co campaign or the sexy farming campaign. So the plan that we've come up with is that Lale is going to create a Google document.
Okay.
In that document, I'm going to work on the objectives of the campaign. You are going to work on implementation, like what do you like, how do you think this could be implemented in Uganda. Lale is going to work on
Okay.
how he thinks this could be implemented in Congo, in the DRC. I'm going to work on how I think this campaign will be able to implement it in the US. So so that it all encompasses everything, like so that we can tap on our local resources and be able to make it have a huge impact. What do you think
Okay.
about this plan?
This is perfect. Do we have timelines? When are we supposed to deliver these ideas?
Yes, that's something that you could set up and we could see how feasible those are. You could set them up right now. So just let me know, according to you, what do you think the timelines should look like? And then
I
Eric
don't know
also,
how.
just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Eric also commented that also how the program is going to be implemented in a place like Rwanda. That's something that we need to, yes. So he's from Rwanda, and we have quite a few members from Rwanda, so that is good.
Okay.
But go ahead now, Ellie. I'm sorry I interrupted.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Yes, hello.
Okay. I think the recording has caught up now. Um, but anyway, Ellie, are you still there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. So what do you think the timeline should be? First of all, what do you think should be our launch date? Like, when do you think this campaign should run?
Was that we have it during uh, when students come back to school.
Uh-huh.
That is around August or September.
Yes.
Since we would want to involve all youth, and it also gives us enough time to prepare. We have to know, we have to draw up a really concrete roadmap, and also takes a lot. The background work may be too much, so I'm thinking we can have it around August or September. Then the timeline for delivering this document, maybe we can give ourselves 2 weeks. I don't know how busy members are. Even members can contribute on this because it depends on individuals. Me, I can deliver in 2 weeks' time, but I don't know other members. I don't know what they think about it.
Okay. So for me, okay, Pauline just joined the call. For me, I can try to deliver in 2 weeks' time. I should be able to also be done with it and send it forward. Another thing that since you had talked with this with your, since you had
Sorry?
talked with your team already about this idea, if you could also flesh out what your team said in the document, like what they see as their vision for the campaign, then I would also put my own views on what we think. Then we can all decide on what the campaign should look like.
I'll do that. I think I'll work on that.
Okay. Um, we are really having difficulties.
So, right?
Yes, 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yes. So within the next 2 weeks. So today is the 22nd. So today is the 22nd. So by yes. So by the 6th of May, we should be submitting. We should have come up with a concept note and how we plan to do the implementation.
Yes, true.
Okay.
So it's hard to be able to talk on top of my voice because I can hear everything that we had said earlier. But Pauline just joined us, so welcome, Pauline. He's having internet issues. So Pauline, if you have anything, just put it on the comment box on the side. I'll read it out to everybody else that is attending the Hangout. So I think, so 2 weeks from now, we're going to make sure we have submitted the concept note for the sexy farming campaign. Then the next thing that I think we need to talk about will be the bootcamp.
Okay.
So just to express what the bootcamp is, we're planning to do like an East African bootcamp since those countries are all like connected to each other with pretty good roads. We are trying to connect those, have those countries, Kenya, Rwanda, Uganda, maybe Burundi, bring the youth from those countries together in one location, maybe in Uganda or Rwanda. I would say Rwanda because we are planning to do an AYM hub in Uganda already. So probably in Rwanda, and we're going to bring all of these youth together to be able to discuss, like learn about agricultural techniques, learn about agriculture and things like that. So that is what the bootcamp entails. Um, I don't know if we should push this, um, push this and discuss it after we have completed the work with the concept note, or maybe give the timeline for these 2 weeks after the concept note to be able to come up with a concept note for the bootcamp. I think we have something drafted already, and I could forward that to all of you so that we could work on it together or separately. What do you guys think about that?
I think other people can continue. Recording. Okay. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, can we hear each other?
Can you hear me?
Yes, well, welcome, Paulin.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, hello.
Can we hear each other? Okay, I think we lost Cedric.
Yes, for me, it's fine. I can hear you guys.
Okay, I can hear you too, but we've lost, I think, Cedric.
Yeah, he has left, yeah. Cedric
Okay.
and Eric.
And Eric. Yeah, Eric can't hear us. Okay. So he left a question. So what is your take? Can we have the draft concept together with the one for the 6 campaign, or we wait after the 2 weeks?
Sexy campaign or just that is a boot camp? I don't.
No, there is a concept for the boot camp. So Cedric was asking work on the 2 concepts together after working on the concept for the 6 camp, then we work on the concept for the boot camp. But it says for the boot camp there is already a draft. So we were thinking maybe we can share the draft and we work on them concurrently, or we wait after 2 weeks and then work on another.
No, I think he can share. He can share with us that the concept, not the one that exists already for the boot camp. Then after 2 weeks, after we finalize the concept note for the campaign, and then we can just put comments on the draft of the boot camp concept note, so that we don't because I think that it's not easy really to work on the 2 of them at the same time. So we can work first on the campaign concept note, and then after that we just give comments to the bootcamp concept note. That's my idea. Really.
Okay, so should we also give a timeline on when we think we should have the bootcamp?
No, we should give the timeline that so that everyone we know how when to submit to put comments, and yeah. So we say after 2 weeks, because in 2 weeks we'll be working on the campaign concept now, and then you can give as a just comment. We are not drafting. We are not starting at the beginning, so we are just giving comments. We say 1 week after the so yeah. So in 3 weeks. What do you think? Hello?